One of the main opponents of my dream that night was the manufacturer. I knew I could not underestimate her. During my time in America, I had seen what industrialists like her could accomplish. The Southern Pacific Mammoth Transcontinental Project was to connect San Francisco with New Orleans. To complete the final piece, the Southern Pacific had bought out a local railroad company, the Texas and New Orleans Railroad. During the Civil War, the Texas and New Orleans had provided a vital supply route. Now, nearly a decade later, however, its network was dilapidated and nearly unusable. If the Southern Pacific wanted to cross the Louisiana swamps, it would have to find the right investor to do it.
You sure took your time getting here. I don't tolerate sloppiness like that in my company. Now you work for Collis Potter Huntington, and I didn't help create the first 2 transcontinental railroad routes by ever allowing mediocrity. We will make history. After all, I didn't buy up the Texas and New Orleans Railroad for the hell of it. When we're done here, a single railroad will stretch from the Atlantic to the Pacific, the first of its kind. I shall call it the Sunset Route. Your job will be to take care of the last stretch of the route, the heart of it, so to speak, from Austin to the mouth of the Mississippi. I have a huge project to oversee, so I'll give you plenty of elbow room. The Texas and New Orleans is a shadow of what it once was. The old glory has sunk into the swamp, and only East Texas has a small remnant left. This is where you start. Create a foundation for us to build on.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooks Gamer here. We're back with Railway Empire 2. I've been just looking at the different things that we need to do, but we are back with a new campaign. As you can see, we need to create a transcontinental section of a sunset route from New Orleans to Los Angeles. From Houston, I suppose that's where we're starting. So that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Now, Right, okay, so we need to connect 5 rural businesses by June. So we've got only 6 months for this. And by December, we need to reach 90 citizens. Okay, now we do have 2.5 million, so that's pretty good. Now, I was just looking. I think what I want to do here, guys, is get 2 things. So, first of all, yeah, we don't worry about replacing anything. And now, Mastodon is where we've stopped. However, we had this guy before, so I'm not sure what's that about. Anyway, so we're gonna go for this because this gives us 5% reduction when you're buying new locomotives. And then this, 5% more. This is 5% more revenue though. I mean, it's hard to tell. I think I'll go for revenue for now. Yeah, let's go for revenue. Okay, so that's fine. More money, right? Okay, so we are... let me just do this quickly. We're starting between Beaumont and Houston, and then we need to get to... I was looking at this as well. This costs 180 South Texas. However, the task is to reach 90 citizens in East Texas, which is Houston, Beaumont, and Austin only. Looking at what's needed, yeah, okay. You can tell what's needed, right? A connection to between Houston and Austin. And then Dallas is just such a distance, whatever. And then, yeah, we need to come here because as you can see, there's a bit of a bonus as well. And also there's a bit of a bonus here with the logs. Now, I'm just looking around. Sugar's here. We can't do much around here. And we've got wheat. Is that right? Yeah, we've got wheat. So those things are really important. And what else is here? Corpus Christi is here, and Pensacola? No, Brownsville. Okay, yeah. Pensacola is somewhere here, isn't it? Something like that, anyway. And there is something here. I suppose that's for later stage. We'll find out what it is. Right, okay, so I just want to see quickly... North Texas, yeah, okay, so we can't come this way for anything, and we can't come this way for anything either, okay. Right, so first things first, I did say before that I would like to, I think in this, starting from this episode, I'd like to have one station for freight and one station for passengers, for express, right? So look, I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Just looking at everything, but yeah, we'll give that a go. I think there'll be a lot of redesigning because look, even at this station here, I mean, you know, it's really down to, yeah, it's badly designed as we speak. I'm just looking at it and not happy. But yeah, no, it's not too bad, I suppose, but you can see that it's not possible for freight, right? For it to go, not to go through it unless we have, I don't know, like one going around it. Anyway, we're gonna start with that and we will redesign them as we go, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's enough of that. I'm just looking at it and I'm trying to come up with a solution for this. So I think the best thing to do would be to connect. I mean, can we buy this? We could buy this actually. Yeah, that would be the best thing to do. Because it's already connected, and I literally had been thinking of having a route going from this, you know, wood place, whatever, down to somewhere here, whatever, and then it can distribute all the goods. So in a way we will have separate, one for freight, one for whatever, but one train will be going from here to here and distributing them between two towns, and then let's say, I don't know, whatever, here to here and distributing them between two towns. Now the only problem is that Beaumont and Houston have the same goods, you know, the beers. It's not the best starting point. The ideal is Houston and Austin, right? Because, you know, that's where the exchange happens. But that's okay, we're gonna manage. So let's just go ahead and buy this. It's the best thing to do. I think one train will be enough, so for the moment I'm just gonna go ahead and have it the way it is. However, we need to demolish this completely. Because this needs to be connected like that at least. Yeah. Okay. And again, look, let's not worry about the way it's going to be, you know, in the future. I am just worrying in terms of, I'm just kind of mainly concerned right now, I suppose, about making sure that everything is connected to Houston the way it should be. I think what we'll do though is something like that. Yeah, let's just come from the second platform and perhaps have it this way. Yeah. That's good to me, and this can now go like that. I know it's quite excessive at the very beginning, but I suppose... Oh man, it built the wrong thing. LOL. But that's okay, yeah, that's fine, doesn't matter. we're just gonna, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So let's just have this here. And I'm just gonna delete this portion. And basically have this connect here. Yeah, something like that. Because there'll be just one train going back and forth, so I'm just gonna do it now. And it's a mastodon, so let's go ahead. Now this guy then will also join here. .84. That'll do fine. I don't think they're any speedier. Right, so definitely left, right. The usual left, right. Nice. So that's pretty much what we wanted. And then we'll go here. We already have this. We don't have anything here. So let's just grab one. Yeah, like this is so silly that the game does. I mean, it looks lovely, don't get me wrong. It's just I'd rather have, yeah, something like this, right? Where the speed is maximum. And make sure that we've got this done properly. So let's just click on the correct one. So we're not paying over what we're supposed to, because that'll be a bit of a waste. Right, okay, so that's better. Now this goes left, right. And then basically, so we've got two trains. One goes from Beaumont to Houston. And I'll try and do only express. So maybe we should go for this. That's 80. Yeah, let's go for this and see how she goes. We should start getting some people or whatever. Yeah. So even with that, it'll make a bit of a... Right, now let's just make sure that this guy also is supplying the things we need. So this needs to come down from here to here to here. Now, for the moment it's gonna go like that, because obviously, you know, I don't want to be spending a lot of money on things. Yeah, it's okay. It's not ideal, obviously, but that's fine. Right, and then let's make sure that we'll get a connection right away going from here. It's not ideal because, yeah, this needs to come this way. So, a station. Hello? Clicking the wrong thing. So that's gonna be here. And that'll go to San Antonio as well, and also Austin. So let's not forget this. Now this needs to come to the second one, not the first, second. Because the second will go here and down this way. Sorry, the first. Is that right? No.
I am relieved to see that you can probably at least tell a wheel from a chimney.
Okay, cool. So that's looking well. Now I'm going right away for 2 because I'd like to come to San Antonio and then have more passengers being transported. So what we're gonna do quick is left and right, and then start transport of this. Maybe, just maybe, because there will not be that much, yeah, so perhaps what we can do is to do this. And then I'll go freight only. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So that's not too bad. Now, so this is for taking already. We're gonna go then from here. To Austin. Look at this. Max. I'm looking for Max. Okay, perfect. That'll be fine. And then from here. Yeah. That's nice. It's 200. And we can stop here. Gridiron on both sides. There you go. Left, right. Now, you might probably think that I've lost my mind that I haven't built any of these, but I have not. Yes, anyway. And then one here. Perhaps we should have one here as well, but yeah, it causes always traffic, so I don't like that. But yeah, so that was quite costly, like, right? Because I've spent, I've built 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's like 120,000. That's quite costly. Anyway, we're gonna get a bit of money back. Right, so let's just make sure we got a guy going between those two places, so Houston, Austin. Again, I'm only going to go express now, and I'd like to have here. Definitely, I don't know if we should go maintenance already, but I think for now, yes. And then let's just go 80 as always, and then not Marker Hall, but restaurant, yeah. So that will give us more money. And then this, yeah, as you can see now, you know, people are switching in Houston. Where's Shreveport? Oh yeah, over here. Okay, nice. So this now brings some passengers, some mail. Cool. Now there's no connection bonus because obviously this hasn't been transferred anywhere yet, but it will be because we're actually now going to San Antonio. I actually like San Antonio for what well, I don't want to say I don't know why, but I do know why. I like San Antonio because, oh, or not. Why can't we build one? I don't get it. Ah, I see, okay. So the game reserves some space for the player. Or the AI. Or can we buy it? We can actually buy it. But like, would it be a good investment? We will buy it eventually, I suppose. So let's just assume that I've built this like that. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. But the one that's there is better. Okay, so let's just see if we can do the stock thing. Oh no, we can't. Okay, so we can get 600,000. What about this? This is placed wrongly. I'd rather have it the other way around. How much would it be? 400,000 as well. Anyway, The biggest thing would be now Austin and Houston for freight. And I would love the refrigerator. The only thing is that it then goes back with... But I think it's worth it, even if it does, right? Yeah, 100%. So let's just go ahead and do that. Because it only takes one place for the beer. So it makes sense for the meat to be like that anyway. Right, so this now should give us a bit more money. Yeah, so not a whole pile, but always something. Right, we have enough now for this. So that's a good thing to have. Especially if we're going into the express and whatnot. So this guy now is going with... Oh yeah. It's just arriving. Wait, where is he going? Wait, hold on a moment. Oh man. I should have done this. Yeah, okay. So now he's going there to turn around. Yeah, that's silly, but that's okay. My oversight. Now why is this guy going empty? He shouldn't be because there is grain. I suppose we're not getting rid of the beer yet. That's why, yeah, the beer is full. There you go. So I want to see how much it'll be revenue wise, because I think it will work out anyway, even though we're losing one space for it. Nice, so this is now express with 10% extra. Yeah, 17.5, right? So that's nice. What can we do? Yeah, I think I'm just artificially stalling, so let's go ahead and grab this. Buy this. We'll get some of the money back because we already have a station, right? And we don't need another one. For now. So I am... What are we kind of doing? We don't, I suppose, because this is a good connection. Yeah, let's leave it for a second, and then have... Like, that connection is quite silly though. So let me just delete it, improve it. Right. Because people will switch irrespective of this, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. And then this one will join here. Kind of silly. I mean, if I was to delete this, we would have gotten like what, 40 back. So it's, yeah, it's okay, I suppose. It's not a big deal. And I think I'd like to go ahead and have another one. The only thing is that obviously an expansion of the station costs quite a hefty price, I gotta say. So that's like 100,000 just for this. But I'm quite okay with that. And let's connect it here. That's 200,000. Okay, so let's leave it at that because, you know, we won't have money for whatever. So I'm just gonna go for an express from Houston to San Antonio. Right? Just makes sense. Almost. So we just need... I don't want this guy go without this, honestly, because then I'll forget. So let's just give it a moment. Just gonna speed up the time. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we need to reach amount of citizens. Yeah, we're trying. Obviously Austin is, yeah, but we are Maintenance needed, because... Ah, because he's not... Yes, I suppose we need one in Beaumont. Why isn't Beaumont growing? Oh yeah, because of the corn. But I thought there was... Let's just quickly see. Okay, yeah. We probably would need 2 because of the length of the road and whatever route. Anyway, well, let's just see how this goes. So now what's going on? So Beaumont now has switch in Houston for 2. Austin. Yeah, obviously Austin cannot go to San Antonio because it's just, it needs to be like this. And we're losing a bonus here unless we'll have this going. But I'll have this going over to San Antonio for now because it's the easiest. Let's just see how much train would be. 63. So not too bad. However, I think that I'll stop the corn. Or do this for higher priority. Yeah. Which is a tip I got from you guys, so thank you so much. Yeah, and now it brings the cattle. So then we'll get a 70,000 bonus. Nice. And then, is there any other bonuses? There are not. So we'll need to wait, unfortunately. But this is almost unreachable. I can't imagine we will be able to do this with the way I'm going. But yeah, I think though another train... Where is this train? Another train from here to here. And obviously Austin, right? This would be very important. There you go. It's a bonus connection. Okay, but first of all, the maintenance, because without a maintenance we're a ghost. And let's grab this. I mean, that's not a bad connection to have. But for the moment, let's grab this. I'd love one from here to Austin if we can. It's just not enough money. So what's going on here? Yeah, we just need corn. And meat. So for corn and meat we need to go for... Yeah, we need to go for Austin. So let's do Beaumont, San Antonio maybe. That'll be the thing to do. I feel like, yeah. And then only freight. Or maybe let's do it the other way around. San Antonio Beaumont, and then grab this in the locomotive. Ah, that's 83, okay. So let's just wait a couple of ticks. Come on. Yes. We kinda have no choice. The game is like, oh, are you sure? Yes, I am. You're not leaving us with too much of a choice. Now this is where I would definitely say do not do what I'm doing, because it's you know, the mixed trains at the very beginning are the best ones and the quickest one to get money, because they are optimizing, you know, they take passengers, they take the goods and whatever, so you really get the most amount of money of everything. Anyway, nicely growing here, so I'm happy with this. Now we'll need cloth, and like cloth is not produced anywhere, and this gives us a bonus connection, but it's gone, so it's a waste. So cloth cannot be produced until we'll, you know, expand one of the cities. Austin needs everything, right? So we'll get not a whole pile here until we improve things. So let's definitely keep the game going. Now I just want to see how much another connection would be. 85. So that's too pricey. I'm just gonna go. This guy now is going with more cows. How is there 4 trains already, huh? Such an interesting... And look, see, they all going through all that one track. So that's not ideal because the express is waiting. He is kind of making a bit of money, I suppose. Yeah, let's do it, because that's 3 trains that we're blocking literally for a long amount of time. Yeah. Somehow this guy has priority, I don't know why. It's a strange one. Right, let's just see if we can grab another bond. No, we cannot. We're not making enough money, I suppose. Okay, I feel like we might not be able to do this. My strategy to be smart and not go for the mixed one from the very get-go was not very smart in the end, it seems. But that's okay. Probably coming to San Antonio was a worse choice in the end, but that's okay. We will persevere. Look at this. This is red, because I wanted to have a connection like this, but I wouldn't do it. That's okay. We can have it like that, I suppose. It's still the same. 216,000 though. Right, we've got 100 points, so let's just see if there's anything that we could potentially... Reduces the cost charged in the personnel office for the well-being of your employees by further 5%. I mean... Oh! Yes, thank you. Additional increase for passengers. Increases the amount of packages. Does that mean mail? Okay, so 5% of passengers. That's not bad, right? Especially that we're kind of going higher into... Beaumont 21. Austin 14, Corpus Christi not connected. But this, I like the fact that this is switching to 2 different cities, because it does give us a bit of a bonus, which gives us more money. Yeah, it's actually pretty good money. You know, just out of one city. Like, imagine if we had connected. Actually, what I would love to do, guys, is to have, let's say, you know, as an example, looking at this map, you know, like Dallas, for instance, right? And have. That's why the UK was so good, because, you know, Birmingham is centrally located and you can have a connection for days. But let's say Dallas, right? And you can have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, so many different cities, right? There's like maybe 6, 7, maybe 10 cities. Let's just assume there's definitely 10 cities around. And then connect them with, well, there's nothing to connect them with. But you know what I mean, right? So if there was, you know, like the map was going any further, unfortunately it is not. Oh, we have a competitor as well. I did not realize. Who's this? Madame. Oh, Madam. Texas and New Orleans and Helene? Helene, I suppose. But where are they? Because I only see 2. Sorry, 1, so 2 cities. So unless it's somewhere here or something. Tallahassee. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Pensacola's here. Okay, okay. Anyway, enough talking. We need to get going. Beaumont is now growing with the delivery of meat. We still get no corn, but that's okay. Now what is needed here? The corn and whatever. Okay, so I do need to, since we got money now, connect this and this. Right, this looks well, and we still have money for a train. Nice. So let's just go ahead and grab this guy, and then, oh no, not this. A locomotive. And it's kind of a difficult one, but I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, let's leave it at that, because the, well, no, let's not leave it at that. I'm gonna prioritize corn, because the city needs to grow, and it will not grow with cows, right? So, yeah, that looks well. Austin 2. Now, one thing, however, I think it'll make sense for us to have a maintenance here, because there are 2 trains that are using this, at least, or if not 3. 3, yeah, but 2 that aren't covered by any other one, so we got to do this, as well as this. So this may be a bit more important. Yeah. Oh, okay, so this only brings 1 corn? The demand must be very low, is it? Okay. Strange. So now by delivering it, will we have an effect? No, because it needs sugar. Either sugar or grain, right? One of those. Which we can do. But I think I'd like to have this. Yeah, because this train, like, it's in its last legs. Right, Beaumont has grown. Okay, so we can come this way again and do... Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. I'm not sure what this means, to be honest, but... I think it's male. I really do think it's male. Unless it's something else. No, I do think it's that. It just makes sense. One thing, however, I do not understand the idea behind having this post office. Yes, this was another tip that I got. So the post office revenue is more than passenger revenue. So I wonder. Yeah, okay. Would be better to have, let's say, post office and a restaurant. Yeah, I think so. Since they are both like that, I suppose. Right, so Beaumont, if we were to look, yeah, it's still switching in Houston, right? Because I thought maybe it'll go to San Antonio and then, but we don't have a route, I suppose, so maybe that's it. And that's the next thing I want to do, right? I want to go Austin, San Antonio if we can. Yeah, there you go. It's now growing because it has gotten its corn. However, we do want to make sure that it'll get, yeah, so maybe sugar. It's kind of hard to know. But let's see. So how far are we? Yeah, we're not that far. We have 6 months, so we should be okay. We only need to deliver those two to Austin, and I think it'll be okay. Or even one train going from here to here and then cutting across. So let's see if we can perhaps arrange for that to happen. I definitely want to have two. So that's 6,000. If we were, yeah, that's 50,000. I mean, even if we had one, it'll be okay. 60,000. So, perhaps what I can do for now is to just do this. Yeah. Yeah, that actually would not be too bad. Right, and then just have one going off here and here. And then just have this thing. Okay, yeah, that's actually not too bad. And then here we can go for... let me just connect on this side. Hello? The game is being silly or something, or what's going on? It's just because I can tell. So there's this little curvature here, and look, see, it doesn't know what to do with it. That's okay, we're gonna fix that up. So, wait, left, is it? No, this way. And then one here as well. What the heck? Oh, come on. Yeah, whatever it is, when you're at a curvature, you just need to do it in a two-step scenario. Ah, I see. I went also beyond that, okay. What is going on with this game? Yeah, see? I don't get this at all. At all. Right, so this needs to go how? Whatever happened here? Holy smokes. Yeah, okay. This is not happy to go like that. It's happy to go like this, but then it breaks the track. So, right. So finicky. Even more than usual, I would say. Right, so let's just start maybe with this, because it's breaking my heart here. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Finally. 7 days later. Okay, cool. So that's not too bad. It'll be just for one train anyway, so that's why we don't need God knows what connectivity. And Austin is growing. Train is waiting to be deployed because not sure. If we were to, oh yeah, that's 50,000. Okay, yeah. So one platform is 50,000. So that's the price of a new train, more or less, obviously. No, Austin. Right, so let's just go ahead and grab, so that's 63. Yeah, that's all fine, don't worry about that. Nice, that goes with beer. And it goes through Austin. It switches over here, right? But that's okay. Not a big deal. So it's not very optimal. So full of sugar going to Austin. This is now being blocked, but that's okay. It's gonna catch up. Yeah, it's making 10,000, so that's a pretty okay money for now. So that's why, yeah. At the very beginning, the freight is really what makes the money, right? I was saying that, yeah, definitely, because I suppose you need to supply towns and whatever, so. Okay, so how close are we? Ooh, very close. Nice. Somehow we got 1 million. I mean, we could invest in the immigration office, but yeah, we could. Modes the city and surroundings regions. Or we could just grow them ourselves. This train is being stopped. Because? Because we've only have access to 2 tracks here. Ooh. It would have otherwise gone in, but we don't have... well, maybe we do. Actually, we do. Yes. So perhaps let's go ahead and do it. See if the... Yes, it does. There you go. I probably should have... Ah, the train is going anyway, so that's fine. We're doing it. Okay, and now he's gone, so he's now waiting. Okay, so he's actually arrived. Okay. I didn't realize. I thought they start from the beginning. Okay, so that made him actually arrive to the stations. That's nice. And then he's off to San Antonio again. Now we're kind of... Oh yeah, look. Delivery of sugar. So this just arrived from Houston without beer. Yeah, we definitely need a maintenance depot here for sure. I want to finally have one going back and forth between those two places, but that's okay. This now goes to Beaumont. So we're getting 57,000 in the last 7 days, I suppose. Not the best, but it's okay. That gives us, you know, almost a train a week if we were to do this. This guy can get his supplies from here and here. So that's pretty good. Beaumont needs more corn apparently. Yeah, remember we've got this one route that's kind of tricky. So 82,000, and that's due to Houston mainly. And Houston... Oh, Houston can get milk now. There's no milk around us. So we'll just need to work with what we've got, I suppose. I think it'll grow anyway, right? Even though we got nothing. Yeah. Yeah, because like they grow to 30, so even with this they grow to 37, probably 40, so 240, that's 80, so yeah. And looking at this one, yeah, it just needs more corn. We could potentially have a dedicated one just going, but for the moment it's okay. There's a bit of a breakdown. The problem with passenger trains is that they cost almost twice the amount of freight trains, right? With the, you know, especially with the caboose or whatever. Not the caboose, but you know, the additions. Yeah, so this guy kind of goes empty between those two, so that's not nice. Now I'm looking for money to get to here. So something like that, that's 50,000. And a connection between here. Just temporarily like this. Between here and here. I think I'm just something like that anyway. 49, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, looks good. And that will allow us to grow Austin bigger. Faster. I was just wondering why isn't the money coming in, but we were paused. Silly, silly. Okay, and that's 4,000, and let's just get the direction thing going. Cool, and that's fine. We don't really need anything because there'll be just one train going back and forth. Potentially, it could also go to San Antonio, but you know, not with the current layout. However, is there any possibility? No, there's not. Even here, I think it'll say too tight. Yeah. It would be cool if we could. I mean, why couldn't we? You know. Yeah. The only thing is that the cost of it would be something stupid. Okay. But that's only temporary measure, guys. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not stressing out too much. This is just to make sure that we're delivering things and growing it so we can reach this. But I think we're gonna reach this anyhow, you know, it's just a matter of... and it's expanding rapidly, you know, in a matter of months. Nice. And that's our city of Houston. Houston, Texas. Great. Leave me to it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know if you've noticed over here, so the competitors have expanded over to Nashville. Sorry, they were not in Memphis, Nashville, but they're now in Knoxville. What's one thing I know about Knoxville is that it's Dolly World is close to Knoxville, isn't it? So that's Pigeon Forge. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So that's where we are. But we're looking currently at Houston. There are two chapels, a church and a chapel or something. Interesting. There's more churches in this in town than houses. Yeah, another church. Will we find any more? Yeah, another one. Another two. It's kind of strange. And the brewery. Oh no, another one. So that's 6 churches. Right? Yeah. 6 churches in 2010. Well, I suppose. 37. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that would be right. I do like those though. They look really cool. And a bit of a street and things. Really nice. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode, okay? Take care of yourselves and stay out.